Agnes was born on the 18th of September. Agnes is the 18th of September.
Yeah, I knew Agnes was.
She's 10 years older than Clifford. And Clifford is 10? No, more than that older than my youngest
9
grandchild.
years. 9
9
years. Difference
Walter
between.
just 15, he's 15. He's a big boy, he's as tall as which is very wrong. And her mother died on the 15th and the 18th September.
Her mother just
Passed away on the 18th of September. Died of cancer.
How old was she?
She was 72. No, she wasn't that old, and she wasn't sick that much either. And she was worshiping me. I mean, she just loved me to death. I lived my house like this one, and her house was, I could knock on the one of my windows, you know, I mean the door, and she was right next to her. And she didn't want to die. It was piteous because she just didn't want to die. She was scared of dying. Even the night before she died, she died in the hospital. In and out of the hospital. She didn't want to go to the hospital. And she said, "Oh my goodness, it's getting dark." I said, "Well, what gives? It's getting dark." "Okay." "Nothing." She said, "I hate the night." And she died that night. We woke up at about 1. She called Yvonne, and Yvonne got up and gave her the bedside. And she said, "The Lord is my Savior. The Lord is my Savior." She said, "Yes, Mom." She said, "He's here." So Yvonne said, "Yeah, well, let's pray. Wherever there's 2 people together, God hear your prayers." So she said, "Yeah, but He's here. He's right here with me." The Lord is my Savior. The Lord is my Savior. She just passed away. She made up, I mean, she gave herself to God before she died. You know, she was, because the priest was there with her at night and sitting around talking to her. But we thought she was going to have a hard time dying because she was fighting and she didn't want to die. She was very nice to her. I took a lot of care of her before she died also.
You always hope that you go real quick. Papacito suffered a lot.
7.5 months. Alberto, Elvon, his husband. For me, he suffered more than Papacito. He's gone. He's 8 months now. He said, "I don't have to live 4 more years." And he'd say, "I don't have to live 4 more years." He's another one. But when the end came, he had a hard time. Jenny was right there with him, and so was Lavelle, and so was Maria Mary, and so was Alberto. The whole family. Only I didn't let me. The last 10 days, he spoke to me over the phone from the hospital, and I'd send things for him, you know, but I'd say, "Jenny, I want to go see Betty." She said, "No, Mom, you don't want to go see Betty." So I didn't see him. I saw him the last time. He died on the 7th of October. And the last time I saw him was the 25th of September. He came in the house. And I said, "What's doing?" He said, "Nothing." He says, "I have to go back to the hospital." "Oh," he said, "but 3-4 days, I'll be out again." He said, "Never did go to that hospital. He got worse and worse. He had a cold virus. And he had, we call it chemotherapy. He had it in his glands. And it went down to so many pounds. He suffered. Well, that's life. Can't do a thing about it.
What about
Jenny looks
Agnes?
well.
Is she happy over this wedding and all that?
Agnes? Yeah. Well, Al has been going with her for the last 6 years. So it's that kind of wedding that I'm old-fashioned. I don't approve of those kind of weddings, you know, because she's been going with him for 6 years. And for me, she's kind of the bossy type. She even bosses, not Al, but Dale and Mark, the 2 smaller kids. Where are you going? What are you gonna do? Why are you going out? Why are you coming in? She's kind of, for me, she's kind of show off.
Well, how old are they? The younger ones.
One is 14 and the other will be 18. And her mother is very nice. There's 5 girls in the family, all of them married. Now that Jackie got married. But they gave her this big old house where they lived. And a lot of antique furniture. Imagine she has 60.
They're going to be living pretty close to
60 pairs of boots. Can you believe that? Isn't that ridiculous?
60
Pairs
boots.
of boots. She loves boots. She's hung up on boots.
How you like that, Dwayne?
60 pairs of boots. I never see. Well, I don't know. I don't think she's going to be a good housekeeper. I don't know why, but it doesn't seem to me like she's going to be. But he lived in the house. He lived because her dad, being a prominent lawyer, Lipton or something like that, he traveled a lot. So her mother was in a house alone with herself and another sister. So Al used to sleep there. So that's why I said I don't know. It's for me. I don't. After 6 or 7 years going together and living in a house for 3 years, I don't know. I wouldn't have gone to so much big wedding, big explosion. I don't know how much my dad spent on that wedding, but it was good. He gave all the bridesmaids their dresses, and he didn't let nobody spend anything. The men their tuxedos and everything.
Golly, that's kind of wedding
It
we
was a
need to be
huge
in.
wedding. And there was so much food in quantity, you cannot imagine. You cannot imagine. One of the brother-in-laws owned a restaurant, and he catered all the food. There was so much food, and that hall was so big. The church was beautiful. They taped everything, and it was a gorgeous wedding. But
They had a lot of people then, I'm sure.
300, imagine.
That's a lot of people to me.
7 years, a lot of people.
See, Dwayne, if you'd have had your tuxedos, he wants to get him a tuxedo shop. Rent out tuxedos and gowns and things like that.
How much do they rent for now down here? How much is it?
40?
Well,
50 to 60.
oh, that's cheap.
50 to 60.
No, theirs cost 85. Shoes, the whole thing.
That's like now some of them probably, I imagine they do cost more. 70.
And all the
Well,
girls
this is
were
California, remember?
all the girls were
Everything's
in lavender. Her cake was white with lavender. Her cake was 9 cakes. Can you imagine? One on top of the other was 5. And then around was 4 big hearts about that size.
Oh, their cake was beautiful. They had the cake coming up. I don't remember how many. And they had the cakes outside, and then they had a bridge coming to each cake on the outside, and they had the bridesmaids and grooms
That's beautiful.
on the stairways. Huh.
Yes, it was like
It was beautiful.
the
They cake.
centerpiece was probably what this tall.
Yeah.
Then
That's-
it came down to another section. Then it came down to another section.
Well,
And
there
they
the
had-
centerpiece was about that high. Then the table was huge, something like that. Then the centerpiece was about that high. I imagine 4 or 5 cakes, maybe 5. The big one and went right up. And then around those cakes were these huge hearts. She had 4 big hearts around. And it was all in cream or white, off-white, and the flowers were in lavender. Then all the bridesmaids were dressed in lavender and black. Lavender up here. I would call it more of a purple than a lavender. And here down was black. They all wore cowboy boots.
That been all right.
Hey, you'd have loved that, Dwayne.
And there was a bride, there she was getting married and she had her dress up like that. And there was those white satin cowboy boots with the point.
Oh.
I said, oh, Jackie, why didn't you wear some beautiful white clothes?
We got a deal on our cake.
Dwayne,
would've
I
been-
wish we'd have
How much
thought
you
about
paid
her
for
not
It
seeing your
would have been a
wedding.
$500 cake.
Yeah.
But the lady that was in charge of setting up the cake, making the cake and the candles and everything was I was a good friend. Well, her two sons were my good friends,
Oh.
and I was in both of their weddings. And the cake alone would have cost $500, but we got it for what it would cost to make it. It
Yeah.
was like $145.
Well, I don't know. That was some deal with Jackie also. Carla gave her the cake, and I don't know how much they paid, but it was something around $500 or $600.
Yeah.
Cake would cost,
Yeah,
but Carla got it for about $300, just the material.
yeah, that's
What
what.
she got in her mouth?
And it was delicious.
Piece of ham.
Oh, okay. I thought she'd pick one of
But
them.
I mean, it
Chocolate.
tastes. You know, wedding cakes are usually not real good.
If
Yeah.
I'd have thought about you not seeing Colleen's wedding pictures, you could have brought them. I
Yeah,
just
you
never
should've.
thought about it. Y'all been married so long now, Dwayne.
Oh, so he married the
how
7th of
long?
November.
It'd be 3 years in April.
Oh.
Damn, I said that's why I didn't think of
Oh,
wedding
you said
pictures.
Coylene. I was thinking of Coy. You
Oh
said
no,
he's been
Coy
married,
got
so
married November the 6th.
The 7th. That's what you said in your letter.
Oh, maybe it was the 7th. I thought it was the 6th.
And you said they expected the baby in June.
Yeah.
No, I'm not wrong.
Yes.
I ought to go get my shower. I'm just sitting here lazy.
I'm wondering where my boys are. They're lazy too. I know they didn't get up.
Well,
They
I
went
woke,
out
when I woke up, I
Coy
said,
Wesley went out last night. So.
oh, he would. He's always on the go.
Yeah. Well, he's
He's young.
24, you know.
And you sit at home by yourself every night?
I work most of the time now. They
I
got
mean,
a
at
new
night.
job. At night, I work. I was,
Nice.
yeah, because see, I'm working 2 jobs now.
Oh, I thought you only worked in the day.
I used to, but I've gotten a job at Winn-Dixie, and I usually work at night there now. And usually I get home about 9, but they've upped the hours.
What about your
So the
car?
other night it was 10 o'clock. My son-in-law's fixed it, and it's running all right, but I need a brake tag, you know, for the thing. I'm not legal, in other words.
Oh.
And it's going to cost me 40. My blinker lights broke, and I went to see about getting it fixed, and it's going to cost me $45 just for the piece to go in there, and I don't have $45, so I'm waiting for my insurance, my income tax to come
You
in.
come in.
See, I've got, but
Because the kid at home said,
Yeah.
Mom,
I'm getting back. See, my plumbing's gone too. My plumbing
one
is
thing
terrible. I'm gonna
happened.
have to take the whole. I've had the plumbers so much in the last few years. I could have paid for having the whole thing
thing
redone.
remodeled.
And they told me that I was gonna have to get all the pipes put in because they'll get little pin leaks here,
Oh, yeah.
and they turn around. Now, see, in 3 weeks, I had to have the plumber twice. That was $35 every time I had him, and that's cheap. And so they got, but Dwayne's gonna pull my, Dwayne, did you ever get the manual for the thing? He's gonna see if he can fix it somewhere where I wouldn't have to buy that whole thing, but I might have to end up buying it, huh, Dwayne? So, but as far as the car, they fixed it. Him and Danny got there and they put in a lot of stuff. They did, you know, they put in a lot of stuff. My car is old, but
Yeah, it's all right.
you can't afford a new
Yeah,
one.
I
So,
know.
um,
Walter just got himself about 3 years. He got himself a Mitsubishi. And I was telling him last night, it's in my name. Because I'm pensioned, so I can bring in a car without duty every 5 years. So instead of costing 1,200,000 coronas, which is what his car cost in Costa Rica, it didn't even cost him 400,000. So he has a couple of years more to go, and then I can get another car, but it's in my name. And then the girls have a little pickup, you know, I don't know if it's a Datsun or what it is. Annette is the one who drives it because Kathy will not. She refused to drive it. She's kind of lazy. Maybe it's better she doesn't drive it because if she's scared to drive it, then she better not. What is doing fine? His wife's doing fine now. I'm taking out a bunch of dresses. I have a box about that size. And imagine I bought 32 dresses to sell. So that's what I'm taking. In fact, the money I brought up with me, I inverted it. So, but the kids give me pocket money. They gave it to me when I got here. I spent it down there. Of course, I paid for it down there. When I came up here, Carla gave me 50.
You are comfortable, though. I mean, you're real comfortable.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I mean, you don't have to worry about it.
I get $450 a month. That's what I get. And that turns into over $30,000. I'm going to tell you what I have to pay. I pay $7,500 for my house, which is not paid up yet. I pay about $2,000 cell phone, right? And I have gas. Well, I buy my gas. And I always get to save a little bit. I don't spend all my money. The kids are all girls, and boys are always giving me things. So I have more than I need. I'm very good. Not money, of course. They don't give me money. They gave me money now that I can work together. So anyway,
Well, what about your house? How big is that?
my house has 3 bedrooms.
Oh, it's a big house.
1 walk-in closet. Dining room, living room, which are not very big. I have 3 bathrooms. And I have my servant's room, my maid's room. And I was telling Chris about it. My house.
You ever live in there?
Huh?
You ever live
I
in
haven't.
there?
I was telling Chris that it's 10. It has. I can't explain in English, but I know how much construction it has because I built my house. I designed my house. I got the constructor, the architect. I did everything myself.
So you got just what you
I
want.
did not ask anybody to help me, neither with money nor ideas. Because if it was according to son Walter, he is contradicting. If I'd say, Walter, what do you think of me putting that picture there? No, Mom, I don't think it'll look good there. You ought to put it over here. Okay, honey, I put it over. No, Mom, really, it doesn't look better over. You know, he's very contradictory.
Can't
So-
make up his mind.
No, so what I do, sometimes I get up in the air. I say, well, if he says anything to me, I get up in the air and say, Walter, I like it there. I like that flower pot there, and that's where it's going to stay. Okay, do whatever you want. But he's the only one. The others, they don't interfere with me at all. They'll give me ideas or something like that. So I made my own home. I paid for my own bills. Once in a while he said, Mom, how's your checking account? I said, well, let me see it. He brings in my statement every month. So he sit with me and he said, Mom, why don't you put the cents? I said, what for? 65 cents, 25 cents, 50 cents. He said, but add them up and they add up. I said, I don't know, but I noticed that I have an accountant. My account is about 1,000 colones over in my statement than my checking book. And he said to me, you will not add up those cents. And after all these years,
Do that to make sure that I have enough in the bank.
in the bank.
Oh, if I make a check for say $12.50, I'll say $13.
Well, I don't
and
do
that
that.
way I
I
have
don't do
more,
that. I only
50
put
cents
12.
more. Oh,
That's what I do.
I do it so it's over.
So you come in once in a while. Sometimes, about 2 or 3 times, he had to correct, because I wasn't used to that. Papacito did everything in the world for me. So I wasn't used to doing any banking. But now I have to pay my light, I have to pay my electric bill, I have to pay my telephone, and I buy my food every day. Every day I buy food. I go out sometimes once a week and buy like rice and beans, heavy stuff. Oil and vinegar and salt and sugar and coffee, whatever. But every day you just have to cross the street and there is a supermarket. I get everything. I get groceries, I get grains, I even get
You buy
meat,
your own
fish.
groceries, or you send somebody to buy?
Huh?
You buy your own groceries, or
I
you
do.
send somebody?
No, I send the girl out to buy them.
Do you
and
cook
I
or she
spend-
cooks?
I cook. I love to cook. Oh, I just love to cook.
What do you like to make? What do you make? What's your
Everything. I make
favorite
everything,
dish?
Yvonne. I do not, I mean, in the first place, I don't skimp on my food. It's herself, the little girl, Marlon and I. So instead of buying just, like say, we have kilos, we don't have pounds. We have pounds, but of course you buy a kilo of beef steaks or a kilo of pork chops. I will not skimp on food. Now my sister, well, she has a husband. Like I said, you have a husband. I haven't got a husband. She said, but my goodness, Inez, I can't, you go out too much. Why? She says, you give the girl a whole pork chop and you give the little girl, she's only 7 years old, another whole pork chop. Why? Why don't you give her one for both of them? I said, no. I cannot skimp on food. I'm not used to that. And I make enough. I make 3 cups of rice, just for myself and the girl and Marvin. I make a pound of beans, but I make that every 2-3 days because I don't eat beans. She likes beans. Marlon eats beans once a week. Then I always have a salad, whatever. Either cabbage with some kind of green salad. I like to make potato salad once in a while. I like to make macaroni salad. And I do my own cooking. I do a lot of it. I bake every 2-3 days.
You make sweets?
I make a cake, I make a pie, I make a pudding, whatever. That's for Walter. He comes in every day of life. I live right around the corner from him. Like I would live here, you get to the corner, 3 houses, you turn up, Walter's house, big house. He has a 2-story house. And he'll come in with his cup of coffee. You know, he'd bring his cup of coffee all the way from his house with a mug of coffee. And he'd come in, the first thing, hi Mom, hi. Have you been? Fine, how are you? Fine. We go to the cake, where I have the cake pan, you know. And if I haven't got anything, he said, oh, I got a stingy mommy. And I said, yeah, do you think it takes me 5 cents to make a cake and I make everything from scratch.
Oh, good.
So, but he enjoys that. I said, how is it? Not so bad. I said, go to the devil. I said, not so bad. Yeah, the one you made the other day was better. I said, gee whiz, he is something. But he's my baby and he's always around whenever I need him. He is very sweet to me. Once in a while he gets a little bit lost. Every Sunday he takes me out for a ride. We go out riding around the country, you know, himself. Now the girls don't go, they used to go with us up until about 6 months ago. But now they all go on their own, you know. He doesn't, they're still living at home, but he doesn't let them, he doesn't let them go out like too much dances or anything like that, you know. He's very strict.
He was real strict when
He's
with
very
him as
strict.
a children too, when
He's
he
very
was up
strict.
in California.
I wonder what I missed with those pictures. I can't get over it.
Clifford, you all are not waiting for Kenny and Wesley, huh?
I'm going to take
No,
a shower.
lasagna's
Ron.
not done.
Oh,
Are
okay.
you hungry?